everyone, and welcome to the Storytime with Billy channel. Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest videos and content. It's time for fun with Phonics! Woohoo! Today we are going to continue learning about Phase 5B of our phonics, and that means we're going to learn even more about alternative pronunciation. Can you remember what that means? Alternative pronunciation is a different way of saying things. So we're going to learn how different graphemes, the letters that represent a sound, can represent more than one sound. So, for example, in the last lesson we learned that the letter I can represent the sound I and I. And today we're going to look at another grapheme that can also represent more than one sound, an alternative pronunciation. I wonder what it will be. Drum roll please, boys and girls. Ooh, what will it be? It's fallen on the floor. Let's pull it up. Ooh, it's a tough one. Oh, that was close. So, shall we look at our letter for today? So our grapheme is the letter O. Now, what sound does the letter O on its own usually represent? O. O for orange. Brilliant. So today, like I yesterday, we're going to look at how the letter O can also represent the sound of its name. O, as in no, or go, or so. So lots of the tricky words that you've learned won't be tricky anymore because we know that actually the letter O can also represent a different sound. And remember what I said to you in the last lesson, that phonics is a bit like code breaking. So even if you try one sound and it doesn't sound right, that's okay, because you can try a different sound. And if you keep on practicing, you will be amazing code breakers, masters in fact, and you'll be able to read without even having to segment and blend. But that's what this is all about. This is why we keep practicing our phonics, to learn all the different patterns and ideas and techniques to help us become super readers and master code breakers. So, are you ready to read some words that have the alternative pronunciation of the letter O? Brilliant! Let's do it! So the words that we're going to read today, the letter O is going to represent the sound O. Simple, the sound of its name. Let's have a look at these words, shall we? I've got a big pile of them here. So for example, like we did yesterday with the letter I, let's sound this word out where the letter O represents a different sound. B-oth, both. That doesn't sound right, does it? But now that we know that the letter O can represent more than one sound, let's try it with the alternative pronunciation. B-oth, both. Oh, that's a familiar word that we recognise. Both. Both. You try? Both. Brilliant code breaking, everybody. Both. Both of you are amazing at phonics. Both of the twins were fantastic at school. Both. Great reading, everybody, and great code breaking. Let's see if we can carry on. Some of these words you may recognise. Like this one, for example. G-O. Go. 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 The tricky word go is no longer tricky because we're using our master code breaking skills and our alternative pronunciation knowledge to read it. Go. Go to the shops. Go to the zoo. Go outside and have fun. Go! Brilliant job, everybody. Let's carry on this code breaking. Okay, let's put these sounds together. Ooh, there's a strange symbol in this word. It's an apostrophe, and that's in place because there's a letter missing. But I'll explain why in just a moment. Let's sound the word out, and you might recognise the word. D-o-nt. Don't! Fantastic. Now, there's an apostrophe because we're missing a letter, O. So this could actually be two words, do not, but it's abbreviated, it's a shorter version. Don't, as in, don't go in the dungeon, or don't walk in the mud with your school shoes on. Don't. Say the word. Don't. Don't. Can you think of a word that rhymes with don't? That would also have an apostrophe in. Won't. But that wouldn't be woe not. It's almost like will not. Because you wouldn't say wilt, you'd say won't. I won't go outside in the rain. But this word is don't. Don't. Brilliant job, everybody. God, we learned so much in our phonics, don't we? Fantastic. That's going to really help us to become master readers and super code breakers. Ooh, let's put these sounds together, thinking of our alternative pronunciation. S-O. So. 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 You try. So. Brilliant job, everybody. I was hungry, so I went to have some lunch. I was tired, so I went to bed. So. Great reading, everybody. Now that we've had a go at reading those words by sounding them out, let's have a go at reading them in our heads. So remember, we're going to say them quietly. Oh, not at all if you can. Don't say a word. Read them in your head. Remember, when I push the word forward, you're going to say the word as loud as you can. Are you ready? Here we go. 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 Excellent. So. So. Great job. Don't. Don't. Brilliant. There's one more word for us to read. Keep working on that alternative pronunciation. Both. Both. Great job, everybody. Give yourself a pat on the back. You are doing amazing at using your alternative pronunciation knowledge to read those words. Great job. So now that we've read some words featuring the O with an alternative pronunciation, can you remember what letter we learnt about yesterday with an alternative pronunciation? I, of course. Yes, absolutely. So these words have the letter I, which uses the alternative pronunciation I, the sound of its name. But I'm going to shuffle them up and you're going to read them nice and loud. Oh, let's make sure the sound buttons aren't facing your way. I want you to try and read them on your own. Fantastic. Right, we're going to push these forward a bit more quickly this time, so get ready. Here we go. Blind. Find. Behind. Child. Great job, everybody. Well done. You're getting really good at reading. You're going to be master code breakers in no time at all. So, we've read our words with our newly learnt sound rule in. We've read words with our previously learnt sound rule in. What's next? Of course, our alien words are silly words. Of course, you know the rules of alien words by now. They do follow the rules of phonics, but they're not real words. So, I'm going to give them a quick shuffle. These alien words both feature the alternative pronunciation of the letter O, which of course we know is the sound of its name. O, 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 O. So here we go. O, O. Z, O. Zo. What a silly word. Ooh. This one looks tricky. Ch, O, th. Chof. What a silly word. Brilliant job. So now that we've read our O words, our I words, our alien words, it's time to have a go at reading and writing a sentence that features our new sound rule of the day. And of course, that's the alternative pronunciation of the letter O. And the alternative pronunciation is the sound of its name, O. So we're going to have a go at reading a sentence together first, and then you're going to have a go at writing one. So do make sure you've got something to do that with. You can always pause the video and then come back when you're ready. We are going to read first though. So if you haven't joined me before, I always write my new sound rule words or my new grapheme words in red. Black words are words that you can use your previously learnt phonics knowledge to sound out. And green words are tricky words. Tricky words, of course, are words that don't sound the way they're spelt. So we have to do some real code breaking to work those out. So let's have a go at reading this sentence together. Old. Hold. B-o. Both. Hands. Hands. Out. Out. To. Catch. Catch. The. Ball. Ball. Let's read the whole sentence back together, shall we? Hold both hands out to catch the ball. Very good advice as well, I should say. Fabulous reading, everybody. You are really becoming master code breakers and super readers. I need to rub this sentence off now. There we go. And I hope you've got something to write with too, because it's going to be your turn to write a sentence. Now, as always, I will read the sentence twice, and then I'd like you to have a go at writing it down. Then we'll write the sentence together and see how you got on. Of course, if you need to repeat the sentence, you can always rewind the video. But if you'd like to challenge yourself, have a go at just listening those 2 times and writing it down. Listening skills are really important in phonics, so we can figure out which graphemes we're going to use and what phonemes, of course, are going to be in the words. So, this sentence, of course, will feature some words that have our new sound rule of the day, the alternative pronunciation of O. Fabulous. So, your sentence today has 6 words in, so listen closely. Are you ready? Brilliant. Don't go to the hot spot. I'll say that sentence one more time. Don't go to the hot spot. Fabulous. Have a go at writing it down, rewind if you need to, and then when you're ready, press play again and we'll write the sentence together. I've got my pens. Oh, looks like you're here. Brilliant. So, we need to start our sentence, don't go to the hot spot, with a red pen because it features the alternative pronunciation of the letter O. And of course, it's the start of our sentence, so we need a capital letter. It's a capital D. D. O. N. T. Or am I forgetting something? An apostrophe, yes. D. O. N. T. Don't. Of course, we might usually write do not, but of course, we use the apostrophe there to shorten the word and makes it easier to write. Don't. Go. Oh, I can use my red pen for that. I thought it was a tricky word for a second, but now we know the alternative pronunciation, it's not tricky anymore. G. O. To is still a tricky word because it doesn't quite have the alternative pronunciation we're after. T. Oo. Don't go to the, still a tricky word. T-H-E. I don't even need the sound buttons for our tricky words. Don't go to the hot spot. And we can finish with our black pen because we can sound those last words out easy peasy. O. T. Hot. S. P. O. T. And I'm going to put an exclamation mark at the end of my sentence because it could be a bit of a warning, couldn't it? Don't go to the hot spot. If you have a look back at our sentence, see how we got on. Don't go to the hot spot. Don't go to the hot spot. Great job, everybody. How did you get on? As long as you gave it a try, that's the most important thing. And the best part is you can always repeat this video and have a go again. Hooray! We've completed our phonics lesson. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. A tiny clap. A marshmallow clap. A silent clap. And a seal of approval. Great job, everybody. Well done today. You are truly becoming master code breakers and super readers. Can you remember what new sound rule we learnt today using alternative pronunciation? Oh, brilliant. I wonder if you can think of any more words that use the alternative pronunciation of O. Maybe you could write them down and put them into your very own sentences. Thanks for joining me for Fun with Phonics! Woo! I will see you again soon for even more learning and fun. Thanks, everybody. Bye!